demands courtesy. If there's a key word to successful child raising, I rather imagine it's the same word found as the cornerstone to successful marriage, and the word is courtesy. It's showing those we love and for whom we are entirely responsible the common courtesy and respect we show to total strangers and our neighbors. I remember hearing an angry father shout at his 12-year-old son, "Why don't you grow up?" There was a sudden silence in the room, and then the boy, his face working to control his tears, quietly said, "That's what I'm trying to do." That's what all young people are trying to do, and it's not an easy job. As adults, we tend to be impatient with others who cannot do well and quickly something that took us perhaps years to learn, if indeed we've completely learned it ourselves. To the skillful in anything, the fumbling, awkward attempts of the novice often seem ludicrous or exasperating, if not totally incomprehensible. No, we say, that's not the way to do it, and we charge in to take over. In doing so, we add humiliation and self-consciousness to the beginner's feelings of inadequacy. And as a person will do when he is humiliated, when he has shown himself as inept, bungling fool, he will begin to dislike us. And it can change to hate. There will begin building within him a burning, inarticulate lump of pure, raw, primitive, dangerous hate. And each time we tell him how inadequate he is, with loving phrases such as, "Won't you ever learn?" Or "You're impossible," or "You can't do anything right," or "Why don't you grow up?" we feed a little additional fuel to the furnace. If someone talked to us that way, we'd punch him in the nose. But a youngster can't punch his parent in the nose as much as he'd love to at times. So that fire just builds within him. He reacts to the parent who treats him in this manner just exactly as you or I would. He doesn't like him, and eventually he hates him. He doesn't want to. He's terribly disappointed in the parent as well as in himself. He's torn by the wish to love, the need to love, and the hate he feels. This ambivalence. This is the kind of tumultuous inner battle that an adult finds most difficult to handle and resolve. In a child or a very young person, when everything in life looms so much bigger, so much more final, more terrible, it takes on catastrophic proportions. Later, when the young person has grown into adulthood and hopefully some degree of maturity, he and his parent or parents may become friends again. He may even make exactly the same dumb mistakes with his kids. But it's a costly shame that we look upon our children so often differently from the way we look at other people. And not all parents do. Some parents treat their youngsters with courtesy, respect, and love, and at the same time lay down firm guidelines and rules of conduct. Being a good parent must surely be one of the world's most difficult jobs, exceeded in difficulty only by the process of growing up itself. It's a job for which most of us had no training, with little more than the resolution to try to do a better job than our parents did with us. But if there's a key word to successful child raising, I rather imagine it's the same word found as the cornerstone to successful marriage, and the word is courtesy. It's showing those we love and for whom we are entirely responsible the common courtesy and respect we show to total strangers and our neighbors. Living in such close and constant proximity makes this difficult, perhaps, but no less necessary. I think this is great to look at, not only when raising children, but, dealing with other people, giving them that courtesy. But, sometimes with our kids or the young ones, we take that for granted, our position. As parents, we tend to follow the way we were raised. So take a moment just to look and, become aware of how you are with your children and, find out if it's, maybe a way you were raised that you can change and you can alter and you can take control of. our kids are our future, and if we can build their courtesy and respect, then they're going to turn into a better person, better for the future. So, and don't forget, we often give, adolescents and young adults, we give them a hard time, but those are the children we raised, and so have a little bit of courtesy and respect for them and for others. And the beauty is they'll turn around and give that right back to us. And maybe take a moment just to acknowledge the fact that, maybe you were raised with a little bit of a heavier hand and things like that, but you have a chance to change it. So take a moment today and do that with all those around you, not just your kids, and, make this day as wonderful and awesome as you can. This is Garrett, the Morning Monk. We will see you tomorrow around the same time. Take care, everyone.